in the building. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Teresa. So yes, we are live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I do a live Q&A for all the pretty people. Hashtag if you are part of the pretty community. Every Wednesday night, I go live in the Business Tip Motivation and Inspiration group. So if you are a part of the Business Tip Motivation and Inspiration group, you're my people. You're my people. And so I go live every Wednesday in the group. If you are a part of that community, you get to ask a business question and I will teach on that subject or I will answer you privately. If you're on TikTok, you become a subscriber. Whoop, whoop. If you're on TikTok, you will become a subscriber. So you could just tap that button. Okay. If you are a subscriber, you just tap that button and okay. I'm getting a very important text all at the same time. So yes, all you have to do is tap the button, become a subscriber, and on Wednesday nights, I will do the one-on-one coaching. You get to come on the live if you are part of the TikTok subscribers. I love my subscribers. And so, yes, so we're going to reach our goal over there. And so, yes, so if you are not a part of my team on the subscribers on TikTok, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. And then, of course, if you are on the book face, all you got to do is go to Business Tip Motivation and Inspiration group and you can just join. You have to answer the business questions, okay? You have to answer the questions to get into the group. It's really, really simple. My assistant will let you in. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, great. So hopefully, I may have a guest tonight. My goal was to have a guest for you tonight. I am speaking at a event on November 16th and 17th here in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes. So if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, please come by. If you are a business owner and you want to be a vendor, make sure just put vendor in the chat. If you are a business owner, you want to be a vendor, I'll send you the details. And so hopefully I will be able to interview the person that's putting on the event. So I'm hoping that she's able to, yes, come on the live so she can tell you all about it. I'm just excited to be a part of this movement because it is a movement. Are you excited today? You should be. You should be. Because guess what? You have a mission. Guess what? You have a purpose. Guess what? You should be excited. You have life. Guess what? You should be definitely looking at what is your next 8 weeks going to look like going into 2025. If you don't have a plan, I'm going to help you get a plan. So yes, if you are, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate, you look pretty. I look pretty. Oh, thank you too. You look pretty too. I love the pretty people. So you want to become a part of that. You can grab some pretty people merch. I have, pretty people tees, sweatshirts, coffee mug, whatever you want, baby. Yes, I'm streaming in several places on my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook group, my main page. Oh, my Facebook stories, of course, the Business Tip Motivation and Inspiration group, all the places. Okay. The goal is to be in all the places. That's a business tip right there. So I'm streaming through StreamYard. And it allows you, yes, you do have to pay for the app, but it's certainly worth it. So just imagine me going live like now, and I'm streaming in all those places with the touch of one button. Now, TikTok is on another phone, but everything else is definitely going through StreamYard. And so it is a service that anybody can get. If you want a discount, I have a referral code. So you can just private message me. I'll send it to you because I want you to have it. I'll send it right on over to you, baby. No worries. I don't gatekeep. I'm going to tell you all the hacks, all the deals. I'm going to tell you what you need to do because I want you to win. I want you to take advantage of this tool called social media. So I'm the person that can tell you all the good stuff. So hello, gorgeous. Yes, she said, I'm ready, Jerusha. You got your pen and paper? All right, we're going to get this party started. Right. Okay, hold on 1 second, Bookface. Bookface, don't go anywhere. Hold on 1 second. I got to answer this important text. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hold on, TikTok. Sorry about that, TikTok. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. That wasn't too professional, was it? But yes, so hopefully that was potential guest. That was a potential guest. If she gets on, great. If not, I'm gonna tell you all about it. It's gonna be a great training. It's gonna be a great class. I always bring the heat. That's what I'm talking about. Tap the screen on TikTok. If you love great motivation, inspiration, and business tips, this is the page for you. You're going to learn today. Okay. You're going to learn today. All you got to do is tap the screen on TikTok. Then it gives me all these hearts. Then we get on the For You page and I get to train all these people how to become successful, how to take advantage of this social media platform. Yes, Linda in the building. How you doing, Linda? Good to see you. I'm always excited when I see a lot of people coming on different, hey, hi, gorgeous, on different platforms. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. All right. So if the guest comes on, great. But I'm going to go ahead and answer a business question. If you're a part of my business tip, motivation, and inspiration group, yes, heart me up. Get me to 1,000 hearts. Just tap the screen. I want to share with you some of the things that you could be doing right now to help yourself. A lot of times we are looking for other people to save us. No one's coming to save you. Okay, say it. Business coach Jerusha told me no one's coming to save me. I have to save myself. And so let me just tell you, I have always been on a mission to help people build their own businesses. I've always been on a mission to help more people understand the art of sales. I've always been on a mission for you to create residual income, helping 1,000 families get started with me in business so that we can show you what's possible. Okay. Now, a lot of people, unfortunately, don't have a business because they don't know what to do. You have to have a mentor. You have to have a business coach. You have to have an upline. You have to have somebody teaching you, sharing with you what to do. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. And so if you're looking for an opportunity, which you probably should be looking for an opportunity, I'm going to say it again. You probably should be looking for an opportunity to save yourself, to build your own wealth, to build your own legacy. Put 1,000 in the chat and I'll tell you more about how I do it, what I do, and we can see if it's a fit or not. But at least get educated. Please. My people will perish because of lack of what? Knowledge. Say it again. Because of the lack of knowledge. We're exactly where we are because we don't know something. As soon as you get educated about it, you can make better decisions. Okay. So I just want you to be in a position where you're not struggling no matter what happens. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, right? Based on your knowledge. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. That is my message. Knowledge is the new rich, pretty people. Arm yourselves with it. So this is what we're going to do. 1,000, yes. Marlisha in the building. Hey, Marlisha, you better put 1,000 in the chat, baby, so I can tell you more about what I do and how I'm helping 1,000 families earn extra money or six-figure income. The choice is yours. It's available. If no one has told you it's available, it's going to require work, but you're already working, right, for somebody else. So you're going to put in the sweat equity. So this is what we're going to do. Write this down. A pretty person is going to put this in the chat for me. Write this down. 60 days full of income producing activities. I can only work with the willing. Okay. I'm the business coach. I work with the willing to people, not the wanting to, willing to go the extra mile. Yes, yes. Willing to be tired, sleepy, frustrated, but willing to win. They're willing to do whatever is necessary. If it's uncomfortable to go live, you go live. If it's uncomfortable to create a short form video, you create a short form video. If it's uncomfortable to start conversations, you start conversations. I want the willing to. Those are my people. I see you because I match my time with your commitment. The people that are committed when I started my first business, if you don't know, my background is really in radio and television. My degrees are in communications and public relations. I started in radio. I was 19 when I did my first radio segment in my undergrad and then went on and moved to Atlanta. And so let me just tell you, going into a home-based business was new to me. Selling was new to me. Meeting new people was new to me, but I was willing to learn. I was willing to be stretched. Okay. I was willing to do something different. It was not even something that I dreamed of doing, a home-based business, until somebody told me the possibilities. I got educated. And then I decided, okay, let me be clear. You're going to teach me, you're going to train me, and you're going to show me these skill sets. It's a multimillionaire. She's my mentor. And I'm going to take that skill set and that knowledge with me. And I can do whatever I want with it. I got it. That was me. And so when I am training and coaching, I match my time with your commitment. So are you committed to do whatever is necessary? Okay. Do you know someone who, regardless of how hard you try, finds something wrong with everything? You know, people like that. Do you know someone who is committed to complaining? Okay. They focus on finding fault and impressed with life imperfections. We know people like that, because when you start showing up differently in the next 8 weeks, you're going to have the naysayers. These are the people that always see the glass half empty. Steve Harvey said, you cannot share your $1 million idea with small-minded people. Stop telling everybody your next move. My mother has always said, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Just start doing it. I don't need permission to be greater. I don't need permission to go live. I don't need permission, for you to tell me my video is good. I just need to do it. I just need to perfect my own personal skills. I just need to grow. And so that's how you're going to start taking massive action starting right now. You should be fired up, baby, jacked up. You should be like, you know what? I need to turn my life around. I need to turn my circumstances around. Okay. The next 60 days, is very crucial. Okay. It's crucial for you to grow yourself going into a new year. I don't wait till January 1 to say, I have a new year resolution. For what? Your new year can start right now on the 5th. It's all in the mind. Whatever you can imagine is real. You better write that down. Whatever you can imagine is real. Write it down. Massive action. You're going to take massive action every single day going into the new year. It's not over. It's not over. So I need you to do a couple of things. This is what I did. This is how I train. This is what I teach, is establish why you're doing it. A lot of times people say, I want to post, I want to make money online, but why do you want to do that? Why? What would that change for you? So you're not just making videos to make videos. Why? Why is that important for you? So I need you to write it down. Now, I used to say your why should make you cry. When I started my home-based business, my why did make me cry, because it was for my son, who was, a toddler, and he had a lot of situation. He was a preemie. And I was doing it for that reason. Obviously, my why has changed. He's a young man at this point, right? So my why is now my family leaving a legacy. So you got to make sure whatever your why is, it will make you work. Your why can't be jewelry. Your why can't be, I just want to travel to Dubai. That's not big enough. Like, that's not really going to make you work, because you really could do that now. So it has to be something that you're so passionate about that you will make yourself uncomfortable. So set yourself up for success. Healthy mind, healthy body, brand yourself, connect, utilize this tool called social media. Write this down. You got to have faith and trust the process. Most people, yes, you're posting and praying, but you've got to fall in love with the process, because the process is when you grow. The process is hard. Most people stop in the process because they don't see the results yet. I've been online for the last, 4 years, since 2020, right? Of course, some accounts are bigger than others. I don't stop. I keep growing. I keep learning, and I change strategies. I change the way that I do it. I don't change the goal. I don't change the mission. I don't change the purpose. I figure out how to do it better. I start with me first. Yes, now on TikTok, I do believe the algorithm is not fair. Okay? And I do believe, they favor drama on the TikTok. I do believe. Baby, if I start talking about politics right now and swearing right now, it'll go viral. But as long as I am educating, as long as I'm inspiring and motivating people to get to the bag, that will not catch the For You page, baby. Not like if I start swearing or saying something off the cuff. So people feed into that type of drama, but not you and not me. So I stick to what I want my platform to be. Don't conform to other people, right? So have faith and trust the process. Remember to play bigger, think bigger, make the impossible possible. The process is where you grow. So you can't stop. Like, quitting is not an option. It's not on the calendar. Whenever I'm upset, I cry about it. I get frustrated, just like you. I want to quit. It feels like I want to quit, but I don't. Number 2, write this down. You got to have a plan for the next 8 weeks. Plan your day, plan your hours to work your side hustle, plan and preparation. Okay. How did they say this? That quote, prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Is that what it is? You better write that down. Is it prior planning prevent piss poor performance? You got to plan out your day. If you're not planning to win this thing called social media, you're not planning to win your side hustle, you're not planning to meet new people, offer your product, your service, your opportunity, that has to be a plan of action before you wake up. Your intention has to be there. Because if you don't have a plan, say business coach Jerusha said, if I don't have a plan, if I don't have a plan, you work for somebody who has a plan for your life, for your time, for your earnings. You work for somebody who has a plan of how much they're going to pay you, what trips you can take based on your income. They have a plan. All entrepreneurs have a plan that are successful. So you got to work on that. Now, if that means when I worked in corporate America and I started my side hustle, I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know for sure. I plan to get up early so I can meet new people, so I can network. Now it's online. You can plan to get up earlier so you can create a video, a TikTok. You can actually edit a TikTok, a short form video. You can plan to do that before you go to work. So you got to make time. I believe as women, we make time for what's important to us. So please don't tell me you don't have time. I'm the business coach that's going to tell you you have time. You just didn't want to. That's it. You didn't choose to, because you have time to what? Talk to your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You had time to open up social media and scroll. You had time to watch television. You have time to chit chat up with your girlfriend. You have time. Stop it. Other people aren't playing with their time. You better stop playing with your time. So plan how long, right? You will do an income producing activity. If you take my 3-day ride business course, I give this power hour. Follow me. I give this power hour where you're going to take 15 minutes 4 times a day. That's an hour to work on your business. So if you haven't taken the 3-day ride, put ride in the chat. I'll send you the business page. You can see if it's a fit or not. It's not for everybody. It's not for the meek and mild. It's not. It's for the people that's ready to do the work. So write that down. Put ride in the chat. I'll send it to you. Okay. Yes. Janie in the building. Hey, Miss Donna, how you doing? All right. So you got to plan to win. Success is not by accident. Success is intentional daily actions. Intentional daily actions. Every single day, just like you get up and you pray, you read the Bible, if you do affirmations, every single day you're training the brain. Every single day. And those actions becomes habits. And now you're not even thinking about it. Do you think about brushing your teeth? You just brush your teeth. Do you think about jumping in the shower? You just jump in the shower. So this should be the same. You don't have to think about marketing. You just start marketing on social media. So what's your daily method of operation? Some people call it a DMO, daily method of operation. I call it an IPA, income producing activities. That's what get me excited. I know it's an activity that's going to bring in that money, honey. Let's make that money. So this is what you're going to do. This is the most important thing that you need to understand about people and about yourself. I need you to go look in the mirror. Okay. I need you to look at that girl. Look at her. Look at her. She's worthy, right? You see her? Go look at her. Go look at her. You're the problem. You're the solution. Stop making excuses. Girl, if no one has told you you're good enough, you're pretty enough for the place you're ultimately supposed to be at in life, and you got to know that. Stop with the distractions. Number 3, eliminate distractions and excuses. You may have to unplug the TV, turn off notifications on your phone. These are things that I do. Turn the ringer off when you are working, because the moment you get a text, you look. Distractions. What do you have to accomplish? This is the thing. If you have to accomplish one task in 15 minutes, you need your full attention. You need your full attention. Everything else is secondary. I just make sure that when I'm focused, I have tunnel vision. I'm working. Nothing is important at that time. So what do you have to accomplish today in your business? What's non-negotiable? You got to make a list. Here's your homework. You have to make a list of non-negotiables. I have a list of things I have to do every day. Non-negotiable, that means I cannot sleep if I don't get these things done. See, with most people, the reason why they're not as successful, they don't have non-negotiables. They don't have boundaries. They didn't set up anything. And so you're going to make a list. That's what you're going to do. All the pretty people, okay? You're going to make a list of non-negotiables. And if that non-negotiable is I have to go live for 15 minutes, non-negotiable. It's happening. I don't care if you're in the car. I don't care if you're cooking dinner. I don't care if you're at the doctor's office, non-negotiable. If it's editing a video, if it's creating a video, whatever it is, marketing online, not posting, marketing in a different way that you've never marketed before. There has to be non-negotiables for your business to grow. Like daily actions that have to happen. And let me say this to all my pretty people, okay? You are a pretty girl. Let me tell you. Stop saying you're waiting to get motivated. Stop. I'm going to need you to stop saying that. Jerusha, I get so many business clients in my 3-day RIDE business course. Put RIDE in the chat if you want to take the course. And they say, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to get this. I'm waiting to get that. I'm waiting to get motivated. No, you're not. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. Okay. That's called, I don't want to do it. I'm procrastinating and I'm making excuses. That's what that's called. Because action precedes motivation. It's not until you start acting on that thing and then you get motivated. You think I'm motivated every single time to inspire, to get on stages, to razzle dazzle? No. But once I start doing it, just like now, I get excited. I don't even want to stop. So you got to make sure it's just like working out. I start jumping the rope. I'm like, I don't feel like it. But once I start, I'm going to get my 500 jumps in. If I'm riding the bike, I'm going to get my miles in. But you got to go ahead with the action first. Write that down. A pretty person's going to put that in the chat for me. Action precedes motivation. Now, here's some actions that bring in money. Because this is what most people are missing on their non-negotiable list. These are things that are non-negotiable to make the money. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. You better catch it. Somebody missed it, okay? If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense for me to do it. So you're going to start new conversations with people every day. That's an income-producing activity every single day. You're going to be sending, if you have a product, if you have a business, you sell something. I'm the business coach. I don't care what company you're in. I don't care if you sell lotions, potions, pots, pan, lashes, nails. I just want to see you get it. I just want to see you do it, right? And so it doesn't matter about the product or the service. You should be introducing someone with your product video knowledge, product knowledge video, or your website or presentation every single day. You know why? Because McDonald's is marketing every single day, introducing new people to the new Big Mac, introducing new people to the salty fries. Every single day, they are what? Marketing. Every single day, you need to be marketing to a new person, sharing your product video, sharing your product, your services, your opportunity. Every day, multiple people. You think, oh my goodness, I worked in television. I worked in commercials. I was the liaison between sales and the producers. I was just thinking about the commercials that was during the election last night. I was just like, oh man, how many millions of dollars did they pay to get a 30-second commercial during the election? Now, when I worked in radio and television, you could see the dollar amount. You can see, the name of the companies that are putting into their marketing. They're investing in themselves. And so just imagine a 30-second commercial in the political thing last night of who was going to be the president. I was just looking like all the money that they put into it. I was like, man, guess what they did? They got in front of millions of people. They paid the money, got in front of millions of people, whatever it was, whatever the commercial was, Coca-Cola, and you got so thirsty. Today you went and purchased a Coca-Cola because that's the commercial that you saw, right? They're programming you, and it was millions of people watching for the results. So just imagine social media is free. You got to be marketing to 4.8 billion people that use social media. The average person spends 2 to 3 hours a day on social media, yet you're not marketing on social media? I don't understand it. I don't think you want to be successful. I don't think you want to build a business. I don't think you want people to see what you have, because how can I know you have this business if I don't see the business every day? I see a Coca-Cola commercial every day. I see a Chick-fil-A commercial. I see commercials every single day, the same ones every single day, several times a day. But I don't see you. I don't see you doing it. So you got to think like the big retailers. And now it's the fourth quarter, the end of the fourth quarter. Everybody's marketing. Every advertiser on TikTok, it's like every 4 scrolls, advertisement. Every 4 pieces of content, advertisement. Everybody is competing with the big, realtors and all of the bigger companies, retailers. And we got to have our small businesses on their mind by marketing every day. Is this helpful? Is this helpful? Now, somebody asked me previously, I work a full-time job. I get it. Let me say this really, really quickly. I'm going to wrap this up, baby. I understand. You work a full-time job. You have, household chores. You have children. You have to do homework. I did too. Now, let me say this. In the beginning, I said I was willing to. I was willing to cry. Okay, because you're going to be mad sometime. I was willing to say, I'm going to have to pick up a rotisserie chicken tonight and pick up some vegetables. I was willing to put something in the crock pot. I was willing to, because I needed to spend extra time building my side hustle, building my business, editing a video, whatever, meeting new people, doing presentations, for me, traveling, speaking on stages, whatever it is. You got to eliminate the cooking every day and figure it out. You got to put some casseroles together. All the moms, you have to do whatever is necessary. Okay. Now, in terms of you have homework, you have children. Right now, my son's a teenager, but right now my son is waiting on me to help him with the project. I told him I got to go live, baby, from 8 to 9. So you're going to have to do as much as you can, and I'll help you when I'm done. This is still a priority. He is still a priority. We will figure it out. So moms, I see you. Okay. I did it when he was small. I'm still doing it. So you're just going to have to figure out how you're going to work around their schedules so you don't feel guilty as a mom. You are a great mom. Girl, you're doing it. Okay. But you got to put your business first, especially now. You have to have a season where your business is a priority. So yes, when I worked in corporate America, I had to, grab those frozen vegetables and, get some rice and get a rotisserie chicken. They're going to eat. See, successful people maintain a positive focus in life no matter what is going on around them. You're going to work hard. Okay. So by prevailing over all obstacles and distractions, one may unfailingly arrive at this chosen goal or destination. You're going to get to the destination. The 2 most important days of our lives, you better write this down. You better catch this too. The 2 most important days of our lives is the day we were born and the day we find out why we were born. Write that down. The day we were born and the day we find out why we were born. I was born for a time like this. I was born to inspire, to teach, to train. I was born to talk. You have a gift too. What is it that you're born to do? Are you doing it? If you're doing it, say, Darusha, I'm doing it. You're doing it. Girl, you got to do it. And you do it every day. You perfect it every day. Just like LeBron. I read that he pays like $1 million for training for basketball. And he's the GOAT to you guys. Michael Jordan is the GOAT for me, but he's the GOAT for you guys. He pays over $1 million for his trainings. He still invests in himself and he's number 1. Let me say it again. He still invests in his ability to do the thing that got him to number 1. He wants to maintain number 1, right? So you got to maintain what you obtain. So you need a business coach, you need a trainer, you need an upline, you need somebody, or invest in a course. The 3-day ride is a good course. Put ride in the chat. I'll send it to you. Somebody who's doing it or have done it and believe that you can. That's all you need. Somebody who believes that you can, because when you don't believe it, you need somebody else to believe it for you. Okay. When you want to quit, you need somebody else to say, we got to keep going, baby. All this happens when you connect with the right people. That's what being pretty is. Hashtag to all the pretty people. Being pretty means on the inside. It means I'm going to crown my kings and queens over here. I'm going to celebrate you. I'm going to collaborate with you. I'm going to connect with you because I want to see all of us do it. Only the willing, okay, the wanting to got to work on it. Does this make sense? Yes. Okay, great, great. Carolyn in the building. All right. Now, write that down. The day we were born and the day we find out why we were born. I need you to do this for me, okay? I need you to do this. Laugh at yourself. Today, laugh. Tomorrow, laugh. Laugh at yourself. I do it all the time. I listen to myself. I'm like, no, that was funny. I was a little funny right there. If someone says no, thank you, you've offered your opportunity, your service, they say no, thank you. I don't care. Think of something funny and laugh about it. Think of something powerful to get you back motivated. But do not stay in that sunken place. You're going to have people say no, thank you. You're going to have people that are not interested. A lot of times, those are blessings that you can't even see. You dodged a bullet, okay? So understand that's a part of the process. Remember earlier I said people don't like the process. The process hurts sometimes, okay? It's okay. Laugh at yourself. You're going to mess up. When you're talking to people, you're going to mess up. When you're going to screw up, you're going to make mistakes. That's a part of being human. And so this is what I do. If someone irritates me or someone, usually no one's really rude to me online. You know, I don't get a lot of, if I do, it's on TikTok, not Instagram, not Facebook. If I do periodically, it's usually on TikTok. Remember I said they like drama, but I just tell people, well, you be careful. No matter what it is, you be careful and you move forward because you have a bigger mission. See, this is the thing. The enemy only attacks the people that are going someplace. The enemy doesn't bother the people that's not doing anything. You think the enemy is bothering the people that's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to try. I'm all for myself. The enemy is like, great. But at the moment that you change, the moment that you decide, the moment that you get uncomfortable, everything happens because the enemy doesn't want to see you win. And so the achievement of the goal is nowhere close to as important as who you become in the process of achieving the goal. And so what I realize is, man, I'm becoming greater. Who am I becoming in this process? It's so many people afraid of becoming greater. You're waiting for somebody else to like your post. You're waiting for somebody else to share your post. All you have to do is start working on you and the people will come. See, your vibe attracts your tribe. I already know my vibe is going to attract my people. If I'm too loud for some people, they're not my people. If they don't like it, that's great. They did me a favor. Okay, so I'll say it again. The achievement of the goal is nowhere close to as important as to who you become in the process of the achievement of the goal. I'm so happy about who I'm becoming. I'm so happy that I'm open to becoming better. I'm so happy I'm under instructions. Come back in 6 months. So tell your peoples you are under instructions for the next 8 weeks. Come back in January. Tell them come back next year. So because in any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing that you can do is nothing. The problem with most people, they're sitting around waiting for somebody to save them. The worst thing you can do is nothing. You have an opportunity just like me to show up just like this. You have an opportunity to talk to people every single day just like this. You have an opportunity to offer your thing just like this. No one's stopping you. No one is perfect. No, none of us. I'm not perfect. I mess up all the time. I laugh at my mistakes. And this is the thing. Every one of us have a it in our lives. The it, what is it? I heard a speaker say, and I don't follow the speaker anymore because I don't think we have the same views anymore. But they said you cannot conquer what you don't confront, and you can't confront what you don't identify. So you got to identify what's your it. What's really, look in yourself. I do this all the time, like, Jerusha, what is it? What is it? Everybody has an it. So you have to identify what the it is. Now, it could be your mindset. Write that down. Is it your mindset? Probably. That's where it starts. It could be your procrastination. I don't really believe in procrastination. I just believe it's not that important to you. I think E.T. Eric Thomas said it best. He said, no one's really a procrastinator. It's just not that important to you yet. Because if it was important to you, you do it. I don't believe people are like, I'm a habitual procrastinator. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay, you woke up. You went and brushed your teeth. You did all the things. You got dressed for work. You went and started working for somebody else. You are not a procrastinator. It's not that important to you yet. But today you're going to change it because no one's coming to save you. You're going to save yourself. It could be your significant other, your spouse, your family. It could be your attitude. What's your it? It could be your education level. It could be you don't like to speak in public. You're afraid of public speaking. It could be all the things. I'm afraid of public speaking some of the time. And I speak in public. It could be low self-esteem. It could be what's the it that you need to fix. So you should take a moment to jot it down. Okay, write it down. What's my it? What's the thing that's stopping me? And then work on that because it's still you. Work on that first. The year will end December 30th or 31st. Are you ready to change it? The moment you write it down, the moment you identify what it is, you can't conquer what you don't confront, and you can't confront what you don't identify. The moment you identify the it, then you can start working on it. Okay? That's like if someone is an alcoholic and they haven't recognized that they are an alcoholic yet, then one day they say, you know, I think I need help. I think I'm an alcoholic. The moment they recognize the problem, they can work on the solution. The moment that I realize, I usually talk myself out of these bigger projects because I'm afraid of technology. And there are a lot of things, if I'm offered something, if it's technology involved, I'm like, ooh, but I know I need to do it. That's my it. That's my it. I want all the things already done and I just show up and start speaking. Okay? But that's not how it works. So what's your it? Write it down. Put it in the chat for me. Okay? What's your it? We're going to pray about your it. We're going to make sure you conquer that it. Okay? We're going to make sure that you work on that it. I'm here every Wednesday night for great motivation, inspiration, and business tips like this. If you love this type of training, I know you tagged your business bestie by now. I know you shared the broadcast by now. We want education to go viral just like drama. Okay? Just like gossip. Just like all the other things. We want it to happen. So put in the chat. Let me know what's your it. What's your it? What's stopping you? So don't wait for the world to recognize your greatness. Do not wait for the world to recognize your greatness. You don't have to have 1 million followers. You don't. Oh, technology making progress. Yes. You don't have to have 1 million followers. You don't have to go viral. You don't have to have all those things to make a 6-figure income. You do have to build relationships. You do have to be pretty to people. That means you have to be kind to people. You have to love on people. You have to service people, and you can make a 6-figure income. You can. I promise you, you can. But don't wait for other people to validate who you are. A woman that does not require validation from anyone is the most feared individual on the planet. I don't require validation from people. I'm not looking for the people I know, right, to validate who Jerusha is today. You knew me then. You knew me. Okay, I've grown since then. You don't know the new me, baby. Okay, if you're not in my circle right now, you don't know me. You used to know who I was. We change. We evolve just like technology, right? It's going to be winter. And so we change with the seasons of life. In the wintertime, we put on hats and coats and gloves. In the summertime, we have on tanks and shorts, right? And so everything changes. So we have to change with the seasons of life. Technology has changed. The way we do business have changed. Marketing has changed. The way we talk to people and communicate and close sale deals have changed. You have to change. So what's your it? What's your it, baby? Okay. What's the it? Put it in the chat so I can see. What's the it? And most people don't like the it. It's hard to admit the it. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Yes. Give me 2,000 hearts on the TikTok. Okay. So if this was helpful to you. And so I was looking for my guest because there is an event that I'm speaking at, and I didn't see her in the back office. So all she had to do was click the link and it would bring you on. If you're there, Carolyn, I would love for the people to meet you. I would love to introduce you to the peoples. They want to see you. But yes, let me at least try to share my screen so you can see. If you want to be a vendor or you want to attend the events, I will be speaking. I'm super excited. I'm excited to do that. And so yes, all you have to do, this is the event. It's coming up November 16th and 17th at the Marriott Hotel here in Atlanta, Georgia. All right. And so I am one of the guest speakers. So I will be there. So this is, can you guys see this? Yeah, I'm sharing my screen on the Bookface and on Instagram. And so, yes, it's in my stories on TikTok as well. So if you have a business, you want to be a vendor, I invite you to come out, put vendor in the chat, and I'll send you the info. I'll send you the flyer. You can contact Carol and she'll be able to help you with that. And so I'm just excited that this is what the collaboration of being pretty is all about. I'm going to collaborate with people. I'm going to connect with you. I'm going to crown you. And so, yes, if you want this type of success, you got to open yourself up to meeting new people. This is the thing. The people you know now are not going to be with you when you become super successful. At every different level, you meet new people. And so you got to be open to that. And so I'm excited for you to tell me what your it is. I'm excited for your next, 8 weeks, right? You're going to do income producing activities. I'm excited to share with you what I know for sure, because I'm going to be here every Wednesday night, okay, at 8 p.m., especially if you're in my business tip, motivation, and inspiration group. You get to ask business questions. If you become a subscriber on TikTok, you get to come on the live. We're going to do that one-on-one coaching, baby, okay? So it's a little different over there on TikTok. So at any rate, I'm happy to share more wisdom with you, knowledge, my experiences, how I built my businesses. If you know you need coaching, the 3-day ride is my first recommendation. Then I have a 6-month coaching program. But put ride in the chat, message me ride, text me ride. I can show you all of these strategies. I can show you all of these strategies. Definitely marketing and branding and starting conversations and closing deals, which is my forte, meeting new people, your ideal prospects. They want what you have. They want your offer, but you haven't met them yet. So put ride in the chat and I'll send you the business page for the 3-day ride. We can talk about it. But yes, make sure you attend the event on November 16th and 17th. I will be there. Okay, God is good. Even in this process, if you follow me, you already know I lost my father October the 11th. So I'm still going through a process, and showing up for you guys actually helps. And it keeps me motivated to show up again and again. So I need to know that you are implementing these strategies. I'm really just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a good night, Bookface. Have a good night, Instagram. If you're not following me on YouTube, you should. Follow me on YouTube, people. All the pretty people. Yeah. Oh, I got Instagram in the building. Yes, follow me over there. And so, yes. I definitely will make sure. If I don't, I will be live tomorrow. It's Thursday. So I'll see your beautiful faces tomorrow on TikTok. I'll be doing my 500 jumps. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one. Love you guys.